Hey folks, King here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld Fortress. We have our base here and 7 people, which is totally what we started with, so clearly we haven't had any deaths or anything, because that would be crazy. We've got our lovely little heart-shaped garden, which I do adore so very much. Did just queue up some guns to be built over here. Also went and took away this stockpile so that the rocks couldn't be used as some sort of shelter for people fighting the guns. So getting up our defenses. Food-wise, we don't have a ton of food made, but we do have some meat around, so I think we're going to be okay. What was this one? Oh yeah, the monkey hide. That's right! We had the monkey explosion last time. So funny. That's for our statues. We've got our guns. We do have a complaint that we've got a hunter, because I think everyone's turned on for hunting right now. And so I guess what we could do is just turn off for the people who are like pure melee, like that. What else are you complaining about? Boom, like that. Time havoc. I mean, I know we have a lot of people with just melee, but I thought more people than this were rocking ranged weapons at this point. So, alright, well, it's enabled for lacrids. I guess that'll be fine for now. We'll double check. Oh, I think there's a bunch of people that just don't have weapons anymore. That's what's going on. Yeah. Okay. That's what was part of the issue here. I don't know who's got what skills or whatever. We'll just assign sort of semi-random guns. We'll wait till you're up. But yeah, we'll get some people rearmed again, and that's going to be fine. Okay! Fast forwarding a bit, we've got some visitors coming by. Oh, I did install that new mod I was talking about last time that I'd forgotten to actually install over here, which gives you this little handy-dandy room overlay to see, like, problem rooms really early on. I think the star is the overall... Oh, you can mouse over this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the overall impressiveness. Then we've got wealth, space, beauty, and cleanliness. So all my rooms are pretty clean, which makes sense because we do have that on a pretty high priority. It's funny that, like, it's, as far as I know, it's fully clean, but it doesn't fill up the bar completely. I don't know. So once we get the flooring in there, I don't think that'll change the wealth meter, but it will improve the beauty. And you can see over here with the art statue, it does have the higher wealth as well. So it's kind of nice just to see if you've like missed any bedrooms that need to be improved or something like that. You know, deal with the red ones. I'm quite keen on that. I think that's really going to be a handy-dandy little overlay. In fact, that seems to me like the sort of thing, like this sort of beauty meter here. I think that mod should actually be the default. In a certain extent, like that should be the sort of thing that should get rolled into the base game. That needs to be fixed. We got a flash storm going on. Unless they hit our plants over here, there's not really a whole lot of things to set on fire. Of course, you're starting some social fights because you're dwarves and you're big cranky monsters of doom. Well, that's community. That's this guy over here. That's one of our visitors at a social fight. Crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh well, we've got a little bit of med, but not much. Some of it's being used here for Romare, yeah. We'll have to buy some more. I don't know if we've got herbal meds. Well, there's some over here. We've got it set to, like, a high priority haul, but do we have too many things set as, like, haul plus over here? Do we not have anywhere to store this? That's probably it. Hold on. Medicine. Herbal meds. There we go. That's the problem. We don't have anywhere to store this. And actually, that's probably exactly what's going on with the coffee beans as well. Do they need to be refrigerated? Yeah. Coffee beans. To enable all the plant matter to be stored in the refrigerated area. That's why it's not being picked up. Okay. I mean, nothing's gone bad, which is nice, but there we go. So the herbal meds will no longer go bad. So we've got some actual medicine, not much. Still low on food. Again, we've got the stuff around. I don't know, people aren't really getting around to cooking. We do have someone on cooking duty, right? Despite... No. Yes, we do. I'm confused. Time Havoc? Why are you arting above cooking? Oh, someone else is cooking right now. Okay. All right. Good. Like, something's gone terribly wrong, but someone else is using this cooking thing. So that's okay. Yes. So we are getting meals. That part is all right. We got a little extra wind turbine because we're running a little low on power. They enjoyed their stay. Left us some herbal meds, which is nice. We've got full batteries. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. Still hoping for some research to finish up here. What are we currently researching? The multi-analyzer to improve our tech rate, and then I think we're still looking for like the heated sun lamps and things like that, so we can get this room finally up and running. More proper hydroponics might also be nice, but yeah. Happy you finally figured out like the dirt digging job. I don't remember, was that here? Yeah, dig soil. All this time I thought we were getting soil by generating compost, but no, you can just take it out of the ground. Who knew you could just get soil right out of the ground? It's nice that we did get this wood harvest going on. So we've got access to wood again for a little bit. Oh, we've got a fancy statue. So we will deploy you over here. Nice. We are digging another bedroom. I don't think we need one. We've got 6, 7... Oh, we actually have 8 bedrooms on the go right now for 7 people. So yeah, we're fine there. Although slowly digging that out will certainly be nice. How are we on steel? I'm not seeing a ton stored in there, and we do want to set up the gun. So yeah, I was trying to decide if I should enable the digging of these tunnels again, but no, we need that mining to get done. Do we actually have people on mining duties? Yes, we do. I don't know how much of it is being done versus other jobs, but it is there. What you making? You're making fertilizer. Well, no, you're not. You're making the compost starter. We're always keeping a little compost starter around, and we're hoping that's the right thing to do. I have no idea, but that is what we're doing over here. Cargo pods. What you got for me? High explosive shells. Interesting. I mean, we do have a mortar. Technically, there's a second one over there, although I think we're disassembling that one. Yeah, we'll bring it in, because we don't want that to decay. We'll probably keep it around. We could sell it, is the thing, but I think we'll keep it around. Alright, we're getting some cloth in here. We do still have the tailoring jobs, mostly like Infinite Pants or whatever. The Sisterhood of Infinite Pants. Pretty sure that's a movie. Traps are being set up over here, which is good. This extra wall is going to get built over here to protect this stuff as people come through this end of things, if they do. I mean, there's still a larger area over here, so I would expect more people to come in through here, which does have more defenses, but yeah. Metal is being, yeah, steel, components. Oh yeah, okay, so that's, these are actually, well, at least one of them is going to get done fairly quickly, which is going to be nice to have. Now, building all this art is certainly going to add a lot of value to our colony, which I think is one of the things that is used to determine the intensity of invasion. So by building all this art stuff, I think insulting spree. Final straw was ugly environment. You're just going around insulting people? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's fantastic. I love it. Is it just me, or is it the Monty Python skit with the argument? Does he not go into a thing to be insulted first? I think that I recall that. I might be wrong, but I know he goes into the wrong room first, and I feel like the first room is insult or verbal abuse or something like that. And anyway, that's just the image I have in my head now. Prosthesis trader. Well, again, we have like no real proper negotiation, and it'll say that this guy's ill because I think he's got cancer or something, but it doesn't make much of a difference. We can buy meds from you. I don't think we're going to do that. Yeah, we can't sell you anything, and I don't think we need to buy anything, not that we even have the money for it, so, yeah. I was really hoping for a sale. We need, because we didn't even pay for that caravan to come that time, didn't we? If I recall correctly. But I think it saved our bacon when it showed up. I don't remember. It showed up, but I think we'd actually gotten some sort of harvest or something just in time beforehand. We were, like, on the verge of starvation, were we not? And is that how we lost a couple of people? It's been several days since the last time I recorded, so I feel like there was something like that. I'm just a little fuzzy on the details. Oh, that needs a high priority haul over here, otherwise it's going to slow people down when we start mining again. It's nice that we got these rocks out of the way. I don't think I'm going to clean this area, although it does look really nasty, and people will have bad thoughts going through there, but hopefully everything else is kind of pretty enough that the overall beauty meters stay high enough. So I'm curious as to this. Yeah, that's a big jump up just by dropping the art statue in there. It is a really good statue, so that does help a lot. And then yeah, if I were to get the floor smoothed in here, which is going to take a while. I mean, we have all these wall smoothing jobs that are still there, and to me that's a little bit more important because it does add beauty, but it also, and possibly more importantly, lets us route cables in a very convenient way. I mean, we can run the cables down the hallways. The cables do add a little extra ugliness, but again, the hallway time, that's not an amount of time that people spend a lot of time there, so it might not be a big deal, but I like it. So we haven't even smoothed this floor here, and the problem is we still are fairly low on constructors. And the constructors we have tend to be, you know, I think they're prioritizing actual construction. A rice plant died from rotting? Oh, these. Yeah, okay. So we'll probably get a slew of those messages. It's interesting that they actually start by digging a little hole here. I'd never noticed that. I mean, I don't do a lot of tree planting, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. We have a lot of deconstruction jobs. You'll notice I turned off the deconstruction over here just because it would take a long time for us to get around here. We may deconstruct it at some point, but for now we're going to leave it be. And that seems okay. Okay, we're up to 45 meals, which is good. Oh, you made a wooden statue. I mean, I could... Should I turn that off? I think I'll turn off wood, because we don't actually have that much going around. I'd rather you just use blocks. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get you to cancel that and get the wood back. There we go. I'd rather you only use... I don't know. How much else do we want to turn off here? Yeah, just use stone blocks, man. That's it. That's all. I'll feel a lot better because we do have... Actually, we have no stone blocks right now. That's probably why I use wood. I think they do it from the top down. So I think they'll use stone blocks assuming we have any. And we didn't. So that was that. But we've got an excellent statue over here. Oh, it's about Miner. Assembling a complicated apparatus inside an electric crematorium while smiling proudly. 5 traders gaze in awe. It's about the finishing of the crematorium, which is kind of a funny thing to celebrate, but I guess is fine. So this bedroom should be a lot swankier now. There we go. So no one's got like a miserable bedroom anymore, thanks to the art. And again, once everything gets smooth, they'll actually be super nice bedrooms. But I think the important thing is to get rid of negative debuffs more than adding positive buffs. I was going to say positive debuffs. Negative debuffs is a little bit redundant. Right, you're going to dig that out over there. Multi-analyzer is done. I'm going to make sure that, yeah, heated sun lamps, you are in the queue. And I think that's going to be very convenient for us. There's our soylent production. We're sort of doing that with our fertilizers, because we're making fertilizer from cremation. So it's a bit of an indirect thing. Okay, the multi-analyzer. MISC. It's quite large, actually. I just realized, well, I can do this. This won't block anything. Oh, yeah, we need some gold and stuff, too. Well, I'll plop it down. It's going to be a fairly crowded room. Actually, is there any chance we want to move our research? Let me cancel this for now. Yeah, I mean, we can't move the research bench. We'd have to disassemble it, which costs us some material. We have a crazy mega scarab. Okay. Flag it to be hunted. That's fine. We're going to recruit everyone. And then get them to stand over here. Now, mega scarab is too small to trigger any traps, most likely. It's going to smash our door, really? Alright, I'll just come through here. Okay. I was a little concerned because some of these guys take a lot of work to kill. Like, if it was a crazy turtle, those things can last forever. And I wasn't sure how armored the mega scarab would be. It could be very dangerous. But yeah, turtles can be brutal. Temperature inside here is all good with the venting, which is nice. And we'll probably set up a vent over to this other room afterwards. We can do a hall there. Yeah, getting this tunnel will be nice. We'll build a door right there just to, you know, keep this strictly indoors to keep the temperature more stable. This will give us an extra way to access our farmland over here. Save us a lot of movement time that way, especially once we get the wall. I think I am planning to put a door in here, and that's still okay. But yeah, this is still going to be better. which is good. I mean, that's not mining out more metal, unfortunately, and we're still waiting. Like, all the material was left over here. We're just waiting for someone to get around to the work. I could retune the construction. Like, really, it's just Simeon over here, who's our real only constructor. Work's got it turned on, actually. But work's also, that's the problem. It's the combination of the cooking and the growing tends to take priority over the construction. And, I mean, the growth is basically done now, which is good. The cooking won't be, but I think we'll see a little bit more construction. Or not. We'll be hauling some stuff too. I suppose I might, with you, what if I, with Simeon over here, because I got the hull, it's set to, oh, a 2 by default on you. Yeah, I'm going to go and set it to a 3 by default. Although, stripping corpses, hauling corpses, cremation is going to stay pretty high up, actually. Let me get the burying as well. So, reset you. There we go. So now you're going to do some fixing and things like that. There we go. So you're going to be doing... You're still going to grow at a very high priority when we need things planted. But other than that, you are really taking over a lot of the construction job, which I think is going to be nice. I mean, again, this hauling is very important so things don't rot out, but we'll have to hope that we've got enough other people doing it. Lots of repairing. Yeah, I noticed there's a ton of things that are smashed up. Tons of things that are waiting to be deconstructed as well. You're going to go harvest a corn plant. We do have plant cutting turned up fairly high with a lot of people, which, again, I think is quite good. It's 35 degrees out there. It's a warm day. I mean, it's not, luckily, it's not a heat wave or anything. If we had a heat wave in the middle of Juggist, I think we would have a terrible time. It's a lot of corn. And yeah, I'm not going to go and shed any tears over the harvesting and the replanting for Kung and Simeon. Simone over here. I gotta say Simone. Simeon sounds, you know, it's like a... apes? Monkeys? What's like the order of Simeon? I actually don't know. I mean, I assume we're in it. Unless it's like, it's the separate branch, right? Like, we're all primates, but maybe Simeon is the non-human side of that? Shoot, I don't know. I might be completely wrong about what it is. I'm gonna have to Google it after this. Or more likely, Wikipedia it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, don't repair that. This is actually a deconstruction job. I guess we'd claimed it at some point. I could have just unclaimed it, but we'll go ahead and do that. That's going to be fine. But yeah, that's a long walk around here. Honestly, we could use some more blocks. I mean, these blocks obviously all get used up. Hopefully we've got a crafter going to make some more marble blocks for us because we are out for our wall and our art. Although it's okay for the art to go on a bit of a break. So we don't have a night owl anymore, right? We had one, now we don't. I don't just have someone, no, on a wrong schedule, but no, we're good. You're gonna make some porridge, some corn porridge. Time Havoc, drinking some sake, first thing in the morning. Hey, we've all been there, man. Life is hard. So we still have some mining set up for the metal, which is good. It's sort of a low-key episode, nothing bad is happening. And why did I just say that out loud? Because we know something horrible is about to happen. We are, like, on extreme difficulty, but with Phoebe chillax, so we have a lot more room, a lot more time between horrible, horrible things. So that's being collected up. We're going to have lots of raw goodies. Meals keep going up. I mean, last winter, well, actually, it was by the time the spring came up, we did have some food problems. I believe we will be able to get this internal stuff set up before that happens again and get a little bit of fresh food throughout the winter. But hopefully we'll get enough stored in. I don't know. Can't remember exactly, like, we had sort of the same ever covered, but it might not have been as much edible food or a mix of things, or we might have not had enough stuff ready ahead of time. Like, I don't know why we ran out of food. We had a couple extra mouths to feed, and we don't have that anymore. Hee hee. Deconstruct. You're not set to be deconstruct. We'll go and do that as well. And I will flag all this steel to be mined. I mean, it'll take a while before they get there, but yeah, it's going to be all right. Research is coming along. Groovy. And that's for the heated lamps, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess we're getting some blocks. That's good. Makes me happy that there's some crafting going on. Our artist over here. It's interesting. Yeah, I guess I keep forgetting that art is a completely different passion than other crafting. And say, can we go and enable that? But not so much. So tap, 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 tap. So this is all assigned but not started yet. Actually, a lot of this, all the blocks may have been delivered. Yeah, this is one of those examples. All the blocks had been delivered and were pending, but we didn't actually have the constructor there. Because I do have, I believe it's a mod. I don't think it's in the base game yet, unless maybe things changed last patch. But that haulers can bring goods to construction sites, and I really, really like that option. I think it's fantastic. And yeah, we'll get this door up before winter kicks in. That's going to be quite important to do. Sleep time again. Still waiting for a little smoothing to happen here. What is this? Bulk goods. Hello. So we'll get work. Where are you? Up there. Oh, and you're hanging out over there. That's too bad. It's not very close. I'll wake up work before I forget to do this. Sorry, buddy. And yeah, sorry for this being such a long walk. And I can put my own caravan assembly spot, but I don't think I can put the trade spot. I don't know. Maybe it's something I don't know about, or maybe it's just a mod for it. We'll see. All right. I have insect meat. No, I'm just gonna make kibble out of it. Although I need hay for that. We'll probably want to slowly start growing a little bit of hay. Let me sell it for now just to save room in our refrigerator. Because insect meat gives debuffs if you eat them. I don't know why. It's one of those things where in real life, humans have got to get used to eating insects. It's actually like would be a superior source of protein going forward for our overpopulated planet. But, that's neither here nor there. Let's see. We're going to sell a bunch of clothing. Dead man or otherwise. Make some cash. I don't know if we're looking to buy anything. Oh, we're going to sell these sculptures finally. Hell yes. Very nice. I mean, we can buy more booze. Cheese is really expensive. Clothing. Components. We've got some that we can mine, but I'm actually thinking it's probably a good idea to purchase this. Do you have steel? You do. You're not offering it for a great price, but I think it's correct for us to buy some steel. Yeah. This will definitely speed things up quite a bit. And a few components. Because we need a lot of this stuff. I think that's going to be fine to do. Okay. I'm alright with this. So yeah, our freezer's getting really full. So at some point, one of the things I will be doing is making kibble here. And it can sort of be a forever job with the idea... One nutrition of meat and one nutrition of veg, fruit, or hay. Yeah. So what I like to do is just make this forever job for insect meat or human meat plus hay. Turns off everything else. So if we end up with any insect meat in the future, we will make kibble out of it. And that'll be good for when we get animals. And yeah, I think we will, probably when winter comes and these plants are all gone, what I'll do is I'll just grab a little bit, just like, I don't know, this slice here, like 7 tiles. We'll start slowly growing some hay so that we'll have some available if ever we get some pack animals. You can quickly get overwhelmed on hay, so that'll be good. Yeah, not the most important mining to do over here because we don't strictly need another bedroom right now, but I'm going to let that finish anyway because it would be kind of annoying to cut off. And yeah, at some point we'll need it. At some point we'll have more people. Wow, we really need someone who's good at social stuff so we can actually recruit some like prisoners. Target temperature is 22 to 20. Yeah, that's still fine. There we go. First gun is up. Now you're complaining about power, but if I recall correctly, we do have, there we go. We have the power there and it's a switch. So that gun can be enabled whenever we need some firepower. Heated sun lamps are done. I don't think we've got anything else in the queue. So what do we need? It's too early for robots. Hospital beds are really nice. Kind of expensive to build. We need all the actual medicine for that. I think what we do... Smelting wouldn't be terrible. Geothermal, actually. Oh, which we've unlocked. I forgot that we unlocked it a while ago. So what I'm going to be doing is probably more of the agriculture options, which I believe also unlocks various cooking things. We can go through it fairly quickly. Snow beans, snow beets, beans, red lentils, and olives. Lovely. So yeah, we're going to do some of this stuff. Resource plants and things. There's some nice stuff over here too. But I think that's going to be good because I think that's one of the things we were missing. So heated sun lamps are done. So is that under garden tools? Yeah. There's different combinations for placing things we could do. We'll do that. And you... Oh, it doesn't show me where you reach right now, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, like that. And we can, like, walk through things now. I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay. I'd rather leave gaps. Because it'll look better. But I also want a fair amount of space to be available. If we do this... Yeah, okay, we can put one more on top of that, and that's going to be fine. We got a food binge. All right, that's not the worst thing in the universe. We should be able to... we have the extra food right now. I mean, you know, it's not very efficient in the long run, but it'll do. So this should be able to get power from there once it gets constructed, and that's going to be all right. Okay, we'll put a cut in here. I'm excited to get this started. We might throw in another sun lamp or something, or just keep it clustered over here. We could always use some extra storage. That would be fine. We got potato, rice. Let's go for, like, the full variety, the 3 sort of staple food crops over here, some of which will get used for booze as well. And, yeah, there'll be a fair amount of variety of stuff. This might be kind of like a one of everything. We've got 3 things dedicated to food. We probably actually need more things dedicated to food. One of the things with the other food crops we'll get, maybe we'll grow some of the beans and things in there. It doesn't actually matter, really, what we grow, but it'll sort of feel good to have the variety. Let's get a structure. I think I'm going to build a steel door there. I don't need stone because it's not quite as exposed. Steel's still pretty strong, but it's a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and put that there because we'll have a fair amount of people going in and out. Okay, we'll put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching another episode, folks, and I'll see you next time.